Hello there, dear viewers. This is Trestle242, and it's time for another episode of Planet Zoo. As you can see, I've built an entirely new exhibit here, and I paused the game as I was showcasing it to you because I would like you to see something. This little thing. Now, this is something I built myself. It's meant to be a shelter for the animal that will live here. I built it out of rocks, and I tried to use as many different types of rocks as possible to make it look at least sort of semi-natural. I mean, the sort of thing a zoo might build. Some things might look a bit odd about it, but you know, I tried my best, and I also tried to incorporate the general wild nature into this habitat, so hopefully it will be suitable for the animals that are going to live there. So let's turn the game back on, and let's adopt some animals. I need to scroll down for them. I would like to adopt the timber wolves. We have Bainham. I guess I will pick Chioki. And Bainham seems rather good. Iveta. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm not sure if I'm going to need all of these animals. Let's see, what does it say about the timber wolves? 2 to 12. Up to 12 males, up to 12 females. Okay, that's quite good. Let's move these animals to the quarantine. Oh, we've got a little Embry! Excellent! A little baby buffalo. Ivetia, Benheim and Chioki, you're all being moved, my friends. Well, I mean, I say friends, but I don't know if they would regard me as their friend just yet. But let's take them to quarantine. And hopefully this habitat will be enough. Let's pop down some of the education objects. Oh dear, I can't use the speakers, but I suppose I could use the information signs. And pop down a couple of steps here. Oh dear, it's turned the wrong way. Ugh, that's so annoying. Hopefully it's turned the right way around now. Yes, it is. And unfortunately I cannot put any animals there yet, because the timber wolves just aren't there. Then I would like to build a bridge over to here. So let's try that. Oh, it wasn't harder than that, hey? Come on, I would like to... Let's go down to the ground, please. how do I do that? Oh well, I've, had us a bit of a bridge. Ooh! Our grizzly bear is about to have offspring. She's currently sleeping. Well, not sleeping really, just, I guess, playing with the herb scent thing. Come on. Come on. Please have a baby soon. It would be lovely if you have a baby. Please. Oh, this game is so gorgeous. So beautiful. She hasn't got any food enrichment, but we're researching it. Come on, please have a baby. She's had offspring, yes! Yes, look at the baby! Bashiri, hello Bashiri, how are you? I hope you're doing well, little one. And now let's move the animals from the quarantine and over to the wolf habitat. Oh, it's the bison that are moving all the time. Well, that makes sense. There's a little calf. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. You're an adorable one. Did you know that? Oh, poor baby. She hasn't got enough food enrichment. Let's see if we can find anything useful for the American bison. Well, one of these balls. I mean, it's a ball. And maybe a couple of these things. Ooh, and a large ball, yes. Large barrel feeder, that sounds good. Maybe a couple of those. What do you mean can't find an accessible staff room with space? Oh, it's not the staff room, it's the... they don't want a staff room, they want a research room, I think. So let's pop down a couple of those, shall we? Research center. Yes. And... oh no! 2 of them are fighting for alpha status, that's not good. Oh, don't fight. Please don't fight. Come on. Well then, Fenaim is the alpha. And what was his name? I guess he's the beta. Well, let's give them some enrichment. Species. Timber wolf is what they're called, not just, common wolf. And, well, they like sprinklers, so I guess I could put in a sprinkler for them to run around in. Well, they've stopped fighting now. Let's see, what else do they need? Do they need anything else? Yes, it is their enrichment. The terrain... they haven't got enough hard shelter, apparently, and they've got way too much long grass. So let's try to fix that by just adding some shorter grass and then some soil, perhaps around here. And they want some rock, so how about some smooth rock as well? And apparently there's still a lot of these long grass that's still left. Guess we can add some more soil. It's making it look quite hideous. Oh, they might want some snow. Well, there's still too much long grass and I don't quite know how to fix that. Oh, I guess... Are they still fighting? Really? I mean, they all seem fine. Well, we have some vet research that's been completed. Oh. Mechanics research. And vet research. Habitat cleanliness is a disease risk. Well, clearly our peafowl aren't doing so well. What is this? Can't find an accessible staff room. I mean, I've built plenty of staff rooms. Is there something about power? No, the facility has power. Let's pop down another staff room then, since apparently, well... Oh, I've got some of the new world buildings. Well, they look quite nice. Much nicer than the other ones. Ugh, they were horrid. I like the look of this sort of triangle house a lot. In fact, I think I'm going to put it down. Yes, you can go to the luxury staff room if you like. Deceased animals discovered. I think it's among the peacocks. Not very nice. Let's pop it down over here. We'll have some more mechanic research. I discovered some stuff from the green iguana. And something new about habitats. Well, that's good, I suppose. There are 3 diseased animals. And they still keep saying that they're fighting for alpha status, but I don't know if they're still doing it. Because they shouldn't. They've already established status, surely. However, we need to hire a new vet. Maybe another keeper as well. Another caretaker won't harm us. I don't want them fighting. I don't like that. Well, you're right standing there. Doesn't seem like a very good spot to look at the wolves, if you ask me. And now we're losing money, even though we have loads of guests. I guess it's because I hired all those people. But it's a bright and lovely day out, so I mean, at least there's that. I hope that we can treat some of the poor peafowl though. I mean, I built all of this stuff so that... Are they still fighting for alpha status? I mean, it says there's an alert here, but I don't know what the alert is. And I guess we could call the mechanic. The keeper is going to scoop up all the poop. And again, I hope that the timber wolves will be alright over there. Now I was thinking of making this island into a little habitat for the Aldabra turtles. And making it so that you can walk through the habitat. I thought it would be a good and fun idea. But I might have to delete some of these breaches and that before I do that. So it's a bit of a... Well, you know, let's see, what do the guests think about our zoo? They're very happy. Which is very good. And apparently people love the grizzly bear. But let's go to animal trading and see if we can't buy a couple of these Aldabra giant tortoises. We can buy... well, we can buy these two. And one of our peafowl is ready to mature. Now let's check out what does it say about the Aldabra giant tortoises. Well, guests can enter the habitat, which is good. And it needs to be 230. Wow, that's very small. No interspecies thing. But they also like the herbal scent marker. They're a bit vulnerable. So let's try to build this. They only need a very low resistance barrier. So I could ideally make it just out of these hedges. But let's see if I can put in a guest gate just on top of this. No, I cannot. Alright, so I would likely have to delete said path. There we go. No more paths. And now let's try building the habitat. Would like it to be curved, thank you. I like the way curved habitats look. Just a little... something like this. It's probably a bit too big. There we are. Probably quite large. Let's see if we can't just... Right, I built it in a bit of a stupid way. Let's not make it curved, let's just make it straight. Something like this. And then this. Okay, so it's a bit ugly, but it's functional. Let's have the guest gate. There we go. And now let's add another guest gate over here. Oh, and of course I can't add it there because it's too close to the... So let's just remove that bit of pathing and add in the guest gate, like so. Now this path should be alright. Then we just need a good old-fashioned pathing. Come on. There we go. That should be alright. And then we need a little staff path as well. Just something like that. And then a little staff tour, wooden habitat gate. Yep. There we go. And then some stuff into the habitat. Do we have anything for the Aldabra giant tortoise? No, we don't. Not yet. But we have some frozen fruit that they like, apparently. The sprinkler. And the water bowl. And the feeding trough. Just want to place it where it's not like... I guess that's fine. Then we could build a little shelter somewhere around the back, I think. Maybe add some of these herbal things too. I mean, there's this small shelter which we can add. Now sort of standing in an odd way. I would like to just... yeah, why not? There we go. Now we need to add some bedding. So they can be comfortable. Now let's see if we can't put a little ramp up. Oh, that's much too large. That's much too small. This one looks about right. I don't think they can climb, but this is just, you know, to make it look nicer. There we go, a little ramp to get up there. There's not much to do there, but you know, hey ho. Hanging grazer feeder, interesting. Well, we got a lot of feeding items around here, so this should be alright. And we can also put down some of the educational things. So that people won't forget what they're looking at. Oh, there's no power. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Guess I shall have to build a bit of a staff path thing over here. What do you mean obstructed? Why can't I? Oh, so I have to... Fine. Apparently I have to do it like this. That's why sometimes this game seems to enjoy... well, basically taunting me. We'll pop our little transformer somewhere around here. There we go, where it won't bother the guests. And we haven't got any Aldabra tortoises yet. But that's fine. Olufemi and Marjani, I would like to move you two to the quarantine. And let's just press play again and watch them run around and do their thing. Are they still fighting for alpha status? I mean, it looks like the status was settled. And why does it say 1 alert? I don't understand. Is it that we need another female, perhaps? I mean, they look like they're, you know, running around and doing quite well for themselves. Or is it just that they need more shelter, which is a bit bizarre, because this shelter covers them plenty. I mean, that's what I would say, at least. Perhaps I need to add some more rocks to it. And these rather nice flat rocks. That just looks ugly. Let's rotate that. Something like that. And that looks about right. What is this about can't find an accessible staff room? I don't understand. I've already built a lot of staff rooms. Do I need to build another one? I mean, this staff room, for instance. Surely there's enough staff rooms. Let's move these two Aldabra tortoises over to the Aldabra tortoise habitat. Which is this little doohickey over here. I'm sure they need some more plants, or different plants, or just something, you know, to be a bit different. Let's check out the goals. We've got 4 species, we need 7. Could maybe add a keeper hut over here. I like the way this looks. There we have a little keeper hut. There we go, for the keeper on the go. And here are the tortoises. They're very slow. How are we feeling? Quite good. I figured, you know, the guests could walk over and watch the little tortoises. Oh, I got a visiting player, that's interesting. Oh, hello. Apparently people you're friends with on Steam can visit you while you play. Some vet research is complete, that's very good. Please be Timberwolves. No, it's a green iguana. Oh right, I haven't even got a vet researching the Timberwolves. Ugh, that's annoying. Let's see, what can we add for the green iguana? He's very happy, but we could give him some enrichments, such as the long wide trunk over there, long mossy rock, and well, I suppose that's it, really. Just pop them all in. There we are. Now we're quite happy, eh? Some more vet research complete. Yes, for the American bison. So we don't need to research them anymore. We can begin a research with the tortoise. And we're losing some money and losing some visitors. I'm not really sure why. Are they still fighting for alpha status? These wolves, they're beginning to get a bit on my nerves. Let's see if we can find some more wolves then. Because maybe they just needed some more company. We only have one female, but I need an alpha and a beta female, I believe. What about you? Oh, your genetics are dreadful. You're not very fertile. You're quite fertile, but you're rather small. Let's have you. Zariel, that's a beautiful name. Let's send her to the zoo. Well, let's not. Let's send her to quarantine. And then see what happens. Ideally, I would like to have quite a lot of habitats around here. On this island. Well, at least the timber wolves are quite happy. Oh, what's wrong now? Low welfare, what's wrong, eh? Oh, they're feeling stressed because they haven't got time to get into the shelter. Come on. Come on. You're a tortoise. Oh, it's too cold for them, I see. They might need some heaters. Let's add some heaters in them, so they're a bit warmer. These should warm the place up a treat. There they are in the shelter. I guess this isn't a very good shelter. But at least we've got some research completed. Some stuff for our grizzly bears, which is good. Yeah, now they're in the shelter. But I don't understand why it keeps going up and down like that. Maybe if I can add some walls to this thing. I like this sort of New World wood look. Can I just add some planking? It won't look great, but you know, who cares? Something like that. Oh, that won't work, but... Is there something like a pillar I can add? Tall arches, maybe? No. There we go, I made it much uglier, but you know, hopefully now they can actually get some shelter from it. Good grief, it looks hideous. Might need to pop in one of these things. Or just pop down a roof on it. Now we just need a bit of planking over there. There we go. Looks, you know, a bit of a mess, but we can move Zariel now to the habitat, which is good. Here you go. Please live amongst your friends. Apparently they're still fighting for alpha status, which is kind of annoying. And we've got some vet research. And some mechanic research. Oh dear, serious injury discovered, vet called. Oh, it's the wolves, oh dear. Oh, and now the vet is coming and turning her into a box, and then carrying her off to the vet surgery. And there we can see the caretaker dropping off our new wolf, Zariel. Come on, don't fight, be nice. They seem to be a bit resistant to the idea of a new wolf in their flock. Oh, don't fight, don't you dare fight, don't gang up on her. Well, clearly she's, I guess, a beta wolf, I suppose. And the Vetia is the alpha female. What's wrong with them? I've built them a very nice little house. I guess they're just freaking out about stress. For some weird reason. At least people seem to enjoy watching them. Let's see what animals do we have that we can buy. Well, we have a lot of these Aladabra giant tortoises. We have a lot of American bison. We have some black wildebeests, Formosan black bear. We already have grizzly bears. Loads of Indian peafowl. Some Japanese macaques. They could be interesting. Some nyalas. And some sable antelopes. Some saltwater crocodiles. One snow leopard that was very expensive. I guess that's it. We completed some vet research though, so let's check that out. I discovered 4 items for the Aldabra tortoises. That is good. So let's give them some of those items then. A dog ball. I didn't know they like balls, but okay. And well, I guess that's it. The block of frozen fruits. Wonder if I can put that one down somewhere. Doesn't appear to be possible. Put one over there. Perhaps another dog ball. There we go. Ugh, the shelter is not enough, really. Well, I guess I shall have to build them a much nicer shelter off screen so you don't have to watch it. I guess I should also put in some of the donation bins. I realized I've completely forgotten about them. And you know, they might be a good thing to have in a zoo. Especially the most visited areas. I mean, a lot of people seem to enjoy the bisons. But they really love the grizzly bears. And these donation boxes are a nifty way to make money. And, well, not a lot of people supporting the grizzly bears at the moment, but a lot of people watching the wolves. It's a bit odd, but hey, yo. Are they still fighting for dominance? Apparently, yes. And the barrier is looking a bit manky. It needs some taking care of. This barricade, however, looks quite nice. The one for the bears. Let's see if there's anything new in the enrichment area for the bears. I mean, there's this dog ball, which apparently the bears don't like. The fire hose ball. The grizzly bears like that, so let's pop in a couple of those. Grazing ball feeder, okay. Yes, but no. Hanging grazing feeder, okay, that's for the buffaloes. What about the giant ball? No. Large barrel feeder? No. Large fixed rolling feeder. Oh, I want one of these things, hey. Let's pop it down here somewhere. Something like this. That looks rather nice. And wind chimes. Oh, they like wind chimes, do they? Let's add some nice wind chimes here then. And apparently they like these rubbing pillars. But I've already got one of those. And they like the herb scent marker things. Do they like the crab balls? No, they don't. When here the wolves are eating and now it's snowing, it's looking lovely. Completed some mechanics research. What are my vets researching? Hungry wolves. I hope they will stop fighting for alpha status. One of our power sources is broken, so let's call a mechanic to fix it. It's the one for the tortoise. No, not for the tortoises, for the grizzly bears. the calves are so cute. Let's see if they want something else in their habitat. Enrichment. Well, they're fine. Well, we have some of these grazing ball feeders. Do they like the big balls? Yes, they do. Oh, and apparently they like a mud bath. Well, that sounds like something quite nice for them. So I'll pop one in over here. And then they apparently like the sound of wind chimes. That's lovely. Let's see where I can give them some wind chimes. Perhaps over here. And have they got enough food enrichment? Maybe they would like one of these hanging grazer feeders. Something like this. And one of these roller feeders, just because I really am spoiling them. Apparently they like this slow feeder too. No, they don't. Oh, silly me. I think they've already got a barrel feeder or two. Yes, they do. They want this and they have this grazing ball feeder. Like this thing. Yep. They do like these Skittles. Well, there we are then. What's wrong? Is it the stress again? They could just go into their shells if they were feeling stressed. I don't really understand that, I must say. Broken barrier! Oh no! Oh dear. We need to call a mechanic. And we need to pause the game. Thankfully nobody has escaped yet. This broken bit of barrier needs deleting. Now we just need to pop in a new one. There we go. The barrier looks a bit, well, it has seen better days, to put it lightly. But there we go. And I do believe I will end this episode right now. Oh, and the tortoises are still suffering from low welfare because they're stressed. Come on. At least you've got some food in you. And just go into your shell if you're feeling stressed, you know? Don't worry about it. Or go into the shelter. Apparently the wolves are still fighting for alpha status, which is, you know, annoying. But I guess it's just the sort of thing that happens with wolves. Broken barrier, animals may escape. What's going on? Is there another barrier broken? Oh, they're kicking it down. Let's pause the game. Ooh dear, this doesn't look very good. Let's just delete that and then add a new nice fitting barrier in. There we go. Yeah. Hopefully there's a mechanic around who can fix this barrier. I remember calling a mechanic. Yes, I did. Mechanic en route. He's coming. That's very good. We have some vet research that's completed though. I've discovered some stuff with the timber wolves, which is very good. Maybe if I add more enrichment they won't fight. Let's see what we have, what we can give to them. Do they like... No, they don't like the fire hose ball. They like the grab ball. No, but they like the herbal scent marker thing, I think. No. Do they like the large ball? No. They like a mud bot? No. Do they like a rubbing pillar? No. Skittle? No. Wind chimes? No. Let's just search for Timberwolf, shall we? Oh, I haven't got any toys for them. I haven't got any food enrichment. Where was the dog ball? Can I add a couple of those in? Beds and shelters. Well, they've got a rather nice shelter in my opinion. I heard one of them howl. I wonder if we can research and give them more better food. No, not yet. There's not enough feeders, okay. Well, I guess I'll need to plop down another feeder. And they seem to be very hungry, these wolves. Let's see here, a large food tray. Will that be enough for you? Habitat contents, we can see. Apparently not enough. Not enough shelter. I guess I'll just plop down another dog ball. And they seem to like that one. Now they've got enough food enrichment at least. Oh dear, those loudspeakers are very annoying. But things seem to be sort of plodding along fine in my zoo. I have a lot of guests. I think I would like to sort of... I don't know what I would like to do next with my zoo. I mean, I would like to have some stuff around here on this weird little area. I would also like to have some animals over here. Let's check out the animal trading and see what sort of animals I can buy. Some black wildebeests. Some macaques. I guess I could buy some of these nyalas. And then some ring-tailed lemurs, some sable antelopes. Saltwater crocodiles, timberwolves, western lowland gorilla, oh goodness me. Well, maybe not. As it would cost me almost all of my conservation credits. But perhaps some saltwater crocodiles. This one seems alright. Wangi. Guess I'll adopt her. And maybe Dharma. Some vet research is completed. I have some more stuff for my grizzly bears, which is good. Very good. And well, I think I shall leave you all there. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Planet Zoo. You've been watching Trussell242 playing Planet Zoo. If you enjoyed this video, why not click like? And if you really enjoyed it, you can subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care everyone. Bye.